In this video, I'm going to talk about the Juicer O.C.C, what's cool about it, and why you definitely want to play as one. So imagine this. The year is PA 109. You wake up groggy, head spinning, and it takes your eyes a moment to adjust to the carnage before you. Your village is a smoldering wreck. You have memory flashes of disgusting tentacled monsters gathering up your fellow townsfolk while simultaneously vaporizing anyone who dares fight back. You look around and realize everyone is gone, and you're the last one alive. You know no one is going to help you. Nothing is going to save the ones who were taken. All you feel now is rage, and all you want is revenge. But what can you do? You've heard about the juicers and what they're capable of. Until now, you couldn't imagine why someone would cut their life short for the sake of unlimited power, but now you know. You gather up as many valuable items as you can find for barter and head to the Merc Town to pay off some shady clinic to give you the power you need to make the ones who did this pay. Such is just one of many possible background stories as to why an otherwise ordinary person might become a juicer. But what is a juicer? To put it mildly, a juicer is a person who pushes their body far beyond the extremes using biological computer implants and, most importantly, a steady stream of chems being pumped into their system 24 hours a day for the rest of their short lives. By doing so, they turn themselves into unstoppable killing machines until their bodies can take no more and simply burn themselves out. In game terms, playing as a juicer has a lot of perks, especially in a world like Rifts where anything and everything in the wilds are out to get you. An ordinary human, and almost all the juicers are humans because there are a few types of beings that process will work on, who gets a small taste of godhood with superior strength, reflexes, durability, healing, and other senses. The trade-off is very grim, however. Human biology is a wonderful thing that can be tweaked and modded, but only to a certain point. After that, the organs begin to deteriorate and give out, and the body, overall, can't take any more punishment before it just finally burns out completely. As such, no matter how young the juicer was when they started, no matter what steps they take to heal themselves, they simply just drop dead after about 5 years. I'll go over that in a bit, but let's talk about what they're able to accomplish before it comes to that. Number 1. Super endurance. The base SDC of a juicer can be anywhere from 100 to 400. Their hit points are 10 times that of a normal person. This makes them become minor mega damage creatures in a sense, but they aren't invincible by any means. The extra endurance means they're always on. They can last 10 times longer than a normal person before getting fatigued, and they only need a few hours of sleep each day. Number 2. Super strength. They're 4 times as strong as a character with normal strength and can easily pick up, say, a car. Their strength is considered augmented in games terms, which means that they can punch for a few points of mega damage, if need be, and the bare minimum PS of a juicer will be 22, and that could potentially be higher even before the skill selections are made to increase the stats further. Number 3. Super speed. The speed attribute is increased dramatically, and juicers can generally run about 50 to 60 miles per hour at full speed without breaking a sweat. They can also leap 30 feet across and 20 feet high after getting a running start. Super reflexes. To a juicer, everything around them seems to run in slow motion. They live their lives in bullet time and are super agile and fast. They get a bonus to initiative, perception, and bonus attacks as well. Like PS, PP gets a bare minimum of 20, which in turn could give them even more bonuses to strike, parry, and dodge, as well as the auto-dodge, which very few O.C.Cs and R.C.Cs have. Essentially, they can try to dodge attacks without spending an attack of their own. This makes them very formidable in combat. In addition to those traits, they are also resistant to most diseases and poisons, can heal at a super accelerated rate when they do get hurt. All in all, juices are a very sought-after commodity when it comes to hiring mercenaries, bodyguards, etc. As player characters, juicers can hold their own against any manner of foe, even those wearing power armor and magical creatures from Rifts. As far as their combat specialties, they can be effective as both ranged snipers or in-your-face melee combatants. They may have to rely on their specialized mega damage armor and weapons, but give them paired weapons and a couple of vibro swords and they'll mow down enemy forces like a living Ginsu knife. When it comes to their skill selections, they actually have a pretty robust list of skills to choose from. Many of them are, of course, combat and training intensive, but they can also have access to espionage, military, and various piloting skills. Of course, as great as they are, their shortened lifespans can cause problem for the player, depending on how the campaign is run. Many long-term campaigns are played over the course of months or years in real life, and even in-game there are downtimes to consider. When the party camps out or takes long travel times to other parts of the world, and maybe even to other dimensions, 6 to 8 months of time passing can take a pretty huge toll on a guy who barely has 5 times that to live at all. Generally, the juicer needs to get his chems refilled once or twice a year, or he'll go into serious withdrawal as well. There is a way around it, but most juicers, and most players in my experience, would rather see their characters burn out than become a husk of their former selves. This is accomplished through detox rules, which are covered in the O.C.C. entry. The gist of it is, all their biocomp devices and chems are removed, all of their stats get minimized, they pick another O.C.C. from a limited list and live out their days as broken men. Some would say a fate worse than death. But all in all, if you're new to Rifts, this is a great character to start with because there are a lot of things you can do without being too strong or too weak and fragile, and there's not a lot of overhead and bookkeeping like there might be in a psionic or magic class. And to me, it helps you keep the game grounded in reality while still being able to survive in an open world without having to resort to being a demigod or some other high MDC overpowered magical DB. Suffice to say, this is one of my favorite classes in the entire game. And while this covers the core rules juicer, which is found in the Rifts Ultimate Edition, there are a lot of different spin-offs to the concept in the Juicer Uprising book. Some of those variants can make the OG juicer look like a pushover. I'm curious to know if you've played a juicer or would be interested in doing so. What things might you not like about it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.